One of the final steps the ATO can take against you to recover your tax liability is to seek judgment against you in a state court. Prior to doing so, they would typically have issued a notice of intended legal action. So what are some of the options you have at this stage? The defences that may be available to you will depend upon the type of tax liability you are being sued for. In the case of some tax liabilities, for example income tax, superannuation guarantee charge or GST, all the Commissioner has to do is to produce a certificate or an assessment, and that is conclusive evidence of the debt against you, except in proceedings under Part 4C, disputing the tax liability. A common strategy in these cases is to seek a stay of the proceeding or a stay on execution of the judgment until you have had a reasonable opportunity to prosecute Part 4C proceedings, disputing the tax liability. In the case of a running balance account or RBA deficit debt, typically the Commissioner will produce a statement of account or certificate, which is prima facie or on its face evidence of the debt. The burden of proof then shifts to you to prove that you don't owe the tax liability. In these cases, however, it is open to you to prove and for the court to find that you don't owe the tax liabilities specified in the running balance account. Do not treat the ATO like any other commercial creditor. They will not split the difference with you, and they will not take into account other commercial considerations. The ability of ATO officers to compromise on a tax liability is limited and subject to certain policies and to a long decision-making process. Check the statement of claim and its particulars are correct, and if you discover any errors, that may be a consideration for the court in the running of your case. If the date for you to file a defence has nearly expired, contact the ATO immediately to seek an extension. Try to avoid a situation where the ATO has obtained judgment against you in default. This process can take further time, cost, and be harder to overturn later down the track. To get immediate clarity on the tax situation facing you or your business, contact Aptum.